from Ivan Walinyolo, talking about the expectations of the electorates from this slew of youth leaders who were elected in the just concluded election. Well, as far as COVID-19 is concerned, please wear a face mask because we do have some 40,593 cases of COVID-19, and on the international stage, 120,638,000 cases of COVID-19 have been registered. Good morning, Ivan, take it away.
Well, good morning to you, Ramyo Busiku. Good morning, our audience from wherever you are watching from. And morning at NTV is now in Entebbe here at the Mayor's Garden. And we're going to be speaking politics because apparently Wakiso seems to be one of the districts with the highest youth number, youth leadership, youth in demanding space to submit their ideas. Well, of course, there are over 1,000 youth representatives that will be submitting their ideas to Wakiso district. But well, of course, with me this beautiful morning are two of those youth representatives. And right here on my immediate left is the NRM's Kazibwe Ibrahim, who is a district councillor. We also have Kayanja Louise, who is also a direct district youth councillor, to just submit, tell us, just, give us a hint. What do they want to put on table for the youth? What are they interested in? Why did they have to choose the political parties that they contested in? Are they sure that given what they have in the docket for the people, is there space for them to submit their demands? I will start with the National Unity Platform, is Kayanja Louise, to just let us know. Louise, you decided to contest on the National Unity Platform ticket, not the NRM.
True.
What do you want to put on table for the youth at the district level?
Thank you very much, Ivan. Good morning to NTV and to all viewers. It's a nice question that I contested in NUP, and I'm a member in NUP. I'm a flag bearer. But I have a different ideology in considering the youth as the first priority. I think the youth had to be brought on table and even put on ground. I've engaged myself in different activities, and so much in even at my university levels and even my community. And that's why when the youth came to appoint someone who can represent them, who is having an idea of how they live and how they can present themselves, I was among those people, and I was voted to come and represent them at the district level.
Yeah. Let me turn to the NRM's Ibrahim Kazibwe. Ibrahim, you have won your position at the National Resistance Movement Party, the party that has been in power. What do you want to add? The party has already been in power, but what do you want to put on table?
First of all, thank you, Ivan. I want to thank the government and the president at large, because he put up measures that can enable youths to participate in politics. Because in the whole country, we have around 650,000 youth leaders in the whole country, it being at the National Youth Council, youth MPs. We have these NRM youth leaders. So I want to thank the government for putting up a measure for the youths to participate in politics. But the question is our participation in politics converting into the policies that we need as youths? What we need to do right now as youths is to help in converting those politics that help in identifying youth issues and helping youths at large in the whole nation.
Yeah. Louise, what do you think has not been done at a district level, where you are going this time for the youth interest, that it is you going to put them on table?
Well, thank you. I think the youth have been neglected and abandoned in this generation of the regime which is in the existence of the government. And I think the youth have been, no one has been there to sensitize them of how they have to live. So many times I've been telling the youth, even when I was doing my campaigns, I've been having an engagement with them. What they suffer from? What are the problems they are facing? And these are the very things, though, yes, the government have been providing for them some things, and I think to them it has not been reaching where they are. In the same line, I think the leaders have totally neglected how they have led the elders to lead the youth in the same way, which we think it is even, it's not right. We have to come on ground. Who are the
Are
people?
you trying to tell us in any way that the current regime has given the youth in the hands of the old to debate ideas?
Totally yes. Totally yes.
Let me come back to Kazibwe. Yes. He says your government that you won a ticket under, the NRM, has left the youth in the hands of the old to debate ideas for them.
I don't believe in that because youths at all levels are represented, and we are represented very well. With all the youth leaders that I've told you, we've been represented very well. The only remaining thing is we need to tackle some issues because the government has done it well. We have different projects that, like the youth livelihood and others which have come in place, but with everything that they need.
Are you in any way trying to tell us that the government has done enough for the youth?
The government is doing whatever it takes to see that the youths have the better life. Because there are very many governments out there which don't give out money. But this is the only government where you identify what you can do and you apply for the money, you give it that money. What else do we need? We have a good working environment whereby any youth can start up any business the way he or she wants.
I am going back to the National Unity representative. He says there is money for the youth.
Money, to give out money is not, money cannot solve everything. More so to the youth. For one, you have to identify which generation that you're dealing with, in which frame of the years they have. Personally, I came into existence when the President Museveni was the president. And I'm coming to 30 years when he's still the president. Now, my fellow youth who are even more than in the years that I have, in the line, they are also saying we've received nothing. So come, sensitize them, ask their problems, why are they in the situation which they are facing? Then solve it according to what they are facing.
Let's wrap up this. If you are given time to table the youth ideas before the House, the Parliament, what would be your 3 priorities?
I would prefer...
in 15 seconds.
I would prefer to put on table their standards of living, because we've seen and we've experienced a lot of youth who are suffering in down ground, and they are jobless. They have gone to school, some of them. They have attained the UPE, and they have got some ideas.
7 seconds.
And we think we have to bring on table that they can begin some businesses of their own. We want to bring them, even the ladies and the boys, we want to sensitize them and bring them on the ground.
Let me come back to Ibra. Ibra, you have been given to list 3 priorities in the House, Parliament, to table youth ideas. What would be your priority? 3 of them in 15 seconds.
First of all, we need to involve youths in decision making and policy making. Because most of the policies that come upon, I think the youths are not involved very well. That's why they don't know about what is going on. He's complaining about youths not getting involved in different projects because they don't know. So we need to involve them in the policy making of the nation so that no one complains. The other thing, it's just very small.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
In 5 seconds, Ivan. Today, me or Louis, we're not sons of ministers and all that. So it means the government has put in place all avenues to see that every youth get involved in every point of leadership. So it is us to take over our lives and make our dreams come true as youths.
For time purposes, gentlemen, you let us keep it there. But, well, thank you very much for just giving us a hint and giving us time to talk to the 2 of you. Please, well, the 2 are the youth representatives at the district level. I had Kayanja Louise, who is the National Unity Platform youth representative at the district level, and also Kazibwe Ibrahim, who is also district youth representative, just giving us a hint, besides the political parties, sharing with us what they have to put for the youth on table. And Morning at NTV now will return to the studio. Take it from